What's happening? Dustin here with Dustin's Customs, and like I said in the last video, my timing chain guides are down inside the oil pan, or where I've cleaned the oil pan since then. Started welding on an AN fitting for the turbo return. So let's go ahead and check out what I've got. I got my box set up right here. Right here I got my bags written, oh it's backwards, left valve cover, keep everything organized. So far I have disconnected this side of the harness and I am taking off the valve cover bolts. I'm going to pull the valve cover. I'm going to go over and do the side over there. I don't have a crank pulley, so it'll be coming in the mail tomorrow. So for now we're just going to get the valve cover stripped and anything else I think that needs to come off.
Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Mobbing with my brothers, there's no question, keep it real. Whether we East Coast and or we in the hills. In the popping straps of blue faces, not the pills. Heard you calling bluffs.
Alright, so I think I'm going to have to remove the dipstick to get this valve cover off. Let's go into there and check it out. So what I'm having trouble with is this is hitting that. So I'm going to go under and see if maybe we can get to it. Everything under here is soaking wet. Alright. Right up there behind the header, you can see that there's a bolt for the dipstick. Count the ones who ball with me, down to fall with me, down to put it on the line when lose a draw with me. Those my brothers, different mothers, part of par with me. Got the body to my class, she break the law with me. Call my phone. I accidentally ripped my gasket, so now I'm gonna have to get a new gasket. Other than that, gasket was in pretty good shape. A little bit of gunk, we'll clean that up. Man, I'd really like to put my head studs in right now. That will come later. Tunnel vision when I hit the holly. Working on that cause my mind is on it. So this ain't too easy to get to. It's actually rather difficult. I have a ratchet strap tied to the motor over to my pole over there, and it's pulling the motor over so I can get to these bolts, because K member is not in the car. The transmission and the belt housing are sitting on blocks. I may have broke something more. I don't know, twisting this motor around. We'll find out. The last time I did my K-member, I did the same thing. I twisted the motor over and I used ratchet strap to pull the motor where I needed to get the K-member. Straighten it out because it will twist on you in there. And if the least I break a transmission mount, like bushing, that's alright. It should probably be replaced anyways. I did figure out taking these valve covers off. I did mess up the valve cover gasket. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to buy gaskets for that. And you know what really sucks is I'm trying to do this the cheap way because of this economic crash. I can't build a motor right now. I just can't. Even though I have the parts, I can't afford the machine work. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to fix the valve cover guides, and hopefully that's it. Get back to building that turbo. I had the K-member in the car twice now. Alright, here's the hard ones back here. I may disconnect this fuel line, this transmission is definitely in the way. I don't know how to get that out of the way. Probably could have researched this a little more. May still have to. This one right here, I just don't know how you're supposed to get to that. You're definitely not putting an extension on your ratchet, but it's still got to be a deep socket because these studs stick up so far. I don't even know how you're supposed to do this. My big hands do not fit in here at all. What a pain in the butt this side is. Those two I'm pretty sure I can get. Let's see, I can get this one. I don't know how I'm ever going to get it back together. Alright. Let's pull the motor over some more. Let's check. That's all I really feel safe with. That's for sure. Damn. I think I need to I unbolted this AC compressor. I think I could get to the rest. So I got a bolt there. I still got to unbolt the compressor, it looks like. Alright, we may have to go under the car though, unbolt the compressor. It's definitely going to be in the way for getting the valve cover on and off, and so is this. I might as well disconnect that, but I'm going to try not to disconnect this just yet. Okay, now that I have the transmission dipstick out, that was a pain in the butt. I think I can pull the valve cover. Hopefully I don't have to pull this gas line. If I had any advice, holy crap, look at my face. If I had any advice, it would say, I would say just pull the motor. This is a pain in the butt. I'm gonna continue forward since I'm already there, and I'm gonna have the whole motor torn apart in the engine bay. Make a lot more sense if you had a lift just to drop the motor. Let's get that valve cover out. That were by the AC pulley or compressor. Now I should be able to get all this out of my way and slide the valve cover out. Oh, one more. Connectors everywhere. I like to get rid of half of this shit. Alright, if you can see down in there, my timing chain guide is just flopping around. It's just loose right here. It's just loose. It's not even attached. Right there, you can see it wiggling. So that is the culprit right there. That much of it's done. That's what it looks like for right now. I may take a break, and my battery is also dying on my camera. But I gotta get all these front drive pulleys off. get all that off. Covers are off on both sides, that side. Get new gaskets, of course. I'm gonna paint those while they're off, you might as well. And holy crap. That was hard as shit, just dropped the motor. Okay everybody, that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I got the valve covers off. The next is gonna be that timing chain cover. I will say it was a pain in the butt. If you have a lift, just go ahead and drop the motor out of the car. It's gonna be a lot easier because that was holy shit. Anyways, so let's just go ahead and look what I've got done, and you can kind of see what it looks like with the valve covers off. I don't know. So here is your driver's side valve cover. Of course, these have the cam cap journal, so it is a Romo engine with your bolt-on cam gears, not your press-on like your Windsors. Right there, it just looks like that. This is, of course, a 03 Romo block, so it's decent block. Wiring harness, this thing, just disconnect it from the AC way down there. I'm gonna clean everything. I'm gonna shut the hood for tonight because my shop is pretty dirty. But that's it. Next thing I gotta do is I gotta pull that off. I gotta pull this timing cover off and see all those bolts. Not sure if the water pump has to come off. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna take it off. But other than that, that's all we have. Of course, these brackets right here, the power steering is leaking pretty good. This motor, I had to drain the transmission fluid because I had to pull the dipstick to the transmission. That was kind of a pain in the butt to get to. All of this, as you can see before, it is the passenger side cam thing that is bad. Cam guide, whatever, chain guide. So that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been Dustin's Customs. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll have this timing cover off and we can get down to the bottom of how much carnage there really is. I'm pretty sure this car, since it's 03, has the plastic chain tensioners. I wish I would have kept my old motor that had the metal ones, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and get this thing all fixed up and hopefully back together, and then I'll have to do it all over again when I finally do pull the motor, probably next year, seeing how the economics of the country are down. We're not building the motor this year. I don't see it. Maybe if something happens, not sure. For now, we'll build this, get the turbo and the tubular K-member all put together, mocked up, maybe get a little 400 horsepower tune in it. I don't know. I just want to drive the car. That's the main focus. Get it back together, get it driving, get some content while we're driving, and see what happens. I'm Dustin. This has been Dustin's Customs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.